How would you describe this year, Kyle? Overall for yourself?
Do I need this?
No, this don't.
Yes. I think it's been everything I envisioned. I always had the confidence in myself, and once I didn't have the most, I didn't have the freshman year that a big time recruit would obviously want, the success early. But everything happens for a reason. Transferring to OU, having to sit behind Bay for a couple of years, I think it's the reason why I'm playing, the way I'm playing right now. Obviously, like I said, I've always been confident in my abilities, but just coaching and the right situation can do so much for a kid. And being at OU with Coach Riley, it's helped me out tremendously. My teammates have been great, and we're right now we got a chance to do something that you don't get to do every day. So it's been a great season, but we still got games.
When you go back and look at the film on Sunday, are you sometimes amazed at some of the things you do on game day? Because we know it's instinct, but when you go back and look at it,
some things. There's certain things, but like I said, I've been playing this game since I was 4 years old. Ever since I touched the field, like I said, when I was 4, I was making plays, and that's something that God blessed me with the ability to do. I don't take it for granted, but it's been fun. It's definitely been fun.
Can you talk to us about the honor of being nominated for the Heisman Trophy and what it would mean to you if you have the opportunity to win that award?
Yeah, tremendous honor. This week will definitely be special, regardless of winning or not. But if I did get the chance to win, it would be. I don't know. I can't put it into words. It'd be something. As a kid, you grow up, dreaming of winning a Heisman. And if I was to do that, man, it'd be a huge honor. I know that my teammates would be proud, my family would be proud, coaches would be proud, and the whole university would be proud. So it'd be an incredible moment for sure.
Do you keep up with what Tua does and how he performs?
I don't get to watch much as far as Alabama or any like Dwayne or anybody else like that. But the little I have, he's obviously put up great numbers. Like I said, I don't get to watch him much. So.
What was special about this year's the Oklahoma team that people don't know, what you guys know? Because we see about all the points you score and all that, but what was real special about this team this year?
I'd have to say the fight. We've been in, everybody counts us out, especially defensively. They count our defense out week in and week out. But at the end of the day, we just find a way to win. So for us, that's what it starts with, the will to win, and that's what this team has. So I think that's something that people don't know about us.
Being here in Atlanta right now, one of your former fellow Sooners, Trae Young, is doing his thing not too far up the street with the Atlanta Hawks. Have you had an opportunity to catch any of his NBA games, and can you give us a memory that you have maybe catching him when he was a member of the Sooners?
To be honest, obviously he went crazy at OU, but I didn't get a chance to go to many basketball games. But no, obviously everybody at Oklahoma's proud of him. He's doing his thing. For me, I hope he wins Rookie of the Year. So.
Talk
your first impression. Sorry.
Nigga, talk about full circle. You being a Texas kid coming back into Arlington to win the Big 12 championship. Just talk about the full circle of it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Growing up, I never thought I'd be at Oklahoma. Like you said, being a Texas kid, you kind of just grow up, not liking Texas, but it's not. You grow up in Texas, you're not. Your first, inkling isn't to like Oklahoma.
Right.
Not that I hated Oklahoma or anything. It's just a state above Texas,
Right.
So, for me to go end up here. Really, honestly, it's been home ever since I stepped foot on campus. It's been great to me, and to feel mad and anything. Really.
What are you listening to? What are you listening to on a Sunday before the game in your free time?
I'm pretty versatile when it comes to music. Drake, Future, fan of Baby and Gunna. I know I'm forgetting people. I listen to a lot of slow R&B stuff. Really anything.
Colin, if you don't mind, I would ask you about baseball. I talked to Cub Skip
Yeah.
Wow. And he said one of the wild things about, you had a great season, you hit 295, 10 bombs, but you only practiced with the team 10 times, he said.
Baker Mayfield reached out to you. Have you spoke to that gentleman possibly about the Heisman, which you'll be facing when you get into the college football playoffs?
No, yeah, I talked to him, I think it was this week. We just casually texted about, what's going on, and, what to expect, stuff like that.
Kyler, you're at the pinnacle of college football, and you've been able to see a lot of it. If there's one thing about college football as a whole that you'd like to see change, what would be that?
I really don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I think it's great.
Nothing that you want to do differently, or
I wish you could celebrate in the end zone. That's like, Other than that, I don't really have much for you.
What about horns down without a penalty flag?
Yeah, I don't. That was a weird deal. I wasn't gonna waste my time doing it anyways during the game. After the game, it was have at it, but I don't know. For them to make it a penalty was pretty ridiculous.
How gratifying is it to have another chance at the college football playoff, especially after the way last year ended?
Very. This